In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a healthy plate and share some easy nutrition tips. This way of eating that I'm going to show you in a minute is suitable for anyone who's trying to be healthy. It will keep your blood glucose and insulin low, provide you with plenty of nutrients, and keep you full and satisfied. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, my name is Greta and I'm an online nutritionist and a health coach. So if you haven't yet, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So first, most of your plate, around 75% by volume, should be filled with non-starchy vegetables. Just keep in mind, 75% by volume, not 75% of calories. Non-starchy veggies are very low in calories, so it wouldn't keep you full and satisfied if you ate only that. I'll show you how to create a balanced, healthy meal. And you can fill your plate with some raw and some cooked non-starchy veggies. It's important to have some raw vegetables because cooking can kill certain healthy compounds in plants. Examples of non-starchy vegetables include veggies such as broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, bell peppers, zucchini, green beans, tomatoes, cucumbers, spinach, kale, celery, and aubergine. Non-starchy means they are low in carbohydrates. Why to choose non-starchy carbohydrates? Because 90 to 100% of starchy carbohydrates get broken down into sugar in our bodies. Starch is a lot of glucose molecules bound together. Too much of glucose in our diets leads to more insulin resistance, weight gain, and increased risk of various chronic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and dementia. And starchy carbohydrates include foods such as bread, rice, all types, white rice, brown rice, black rice, and potatoes. These types of carbohydrates should be replaced by non-starchy carbohydrates as they are higher in nutrients and much lower in sugar. Following this simple rule, you will age slower, be leaner, and be able to reduce your risk of chronic diseases. Then, coming to protein sources. Your protein sources should take around 1/4 of your plate. You should get around 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of meat or fish twice a day. Let's say you would have 100 grams with your lunch and 100 grams with your dinner. 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of beef would provide you with around 26 grams of protein per meal. Having this twice a day, you would get 52 grams of protein, and the rest needed to meet your daily needs would come from other foods that also contain protein. Don't forget, vegetables also contain some protein. When choosing your protein sources, make sure your meat is organic and grass-fed, and your fish is wild. I don't recommend farmed animal products because they are full of toxins and they are not healthy. So if there's only one food that you can buy organic, it should be your meat. And of course, avoid processed meats such as sausages at all times because it will increase your risk of cancer. And if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you can use the same rules to calculate the amount of protein from foods such as organic tofu, lentils, beans, or any other protein sources that you may use. I would also say avoid vegan or vegetarian meat substitutes containing unfermented soy. It can interfere with your hormones and promote cancer growth. So, 75% of your plate are non-starchy veggies, and around 25% of your plate, or 1/4 of your plate, is your protein source. You also need some healthy fat sources. It will help you to absorb fat-soluble vitamins, reduce the insulin spike you would get from foods, provide fuel and materials needed for all the cells in your body. Fat is very important for the brain, because brain is the fattiest organ in the human body. Brain is made of around 60% fat. And also, a very important function of fat is to keep us full and satisfied. Many people find eating plain vegetables difficult and then avoid vegetables altogether. But the key to making vegetables taste delicious is adding some healthy fat in it. Don't be afraid to add some grass-fed butter, organic extra virgin coconut oil, or extra virgin olive oil to your salads or on your cooked vegetables. Butter goes really well with broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. Also, your protein source does not have to be lean. In fact, lean protein can spike your blood glucose and insulin much more. Fat in the protein helps you to digest the protein and reduces this sugar and insulin spike. Just look at this insulin index table, showing how high-fat foods and low-fat foods affect insulin. The higher the percentage, the worse insulin response. And as mentioned earlier, high insulin is linked with obesity, cancer, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and many other diseases. Our diets should aim to provide us with all the nutrients that our bodies need to function and keep our blood glucose and insulin at low levels. And that's the key to good health. That's a very easy nutrition tip that can make a real difference in your health. And if you feel that you didn't get enough of vitamins, minerals, or antioxidants, maybe you didn't have enough of raw vegetables with your meal because you ate only cooked vegetables. A good way to get more nutrients is having a low-sugar smoothie on the side. Berries tend to have less sugar than other fruits, so try to replace the fruit with berries where possible. And if you don't have any medical conditions such as type 2 diabetes, cancer, fatty liver, insulin resistance, or dementia, and you are not overweight, you could potentially have 1 to 2 fruits a day. But if you have any of the mentioned conditions, I would highly recommend you avoiding the fruit except berries. And here are some of my healthy plate examples. You can see plate is always filled up with a lot of vegetables. So I hope you found this video useful and now you feel more comfortable in making healthy meals. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be personally coached by me, follow the link provided in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.